Good day, friends. Maloa here, and today we are going to be looking at PvMP from the Freeps perspective on Lord of the Rings Online. Let's go! PvMP stands for Player versus Monster Player, and is often described as Creeps versus Freeps. Freeps is an abbreviation for Free Peoples, and Creeps, well, they're the monsters fighting for the army of Angmar. You can play as either a Creep or a Freep in the PvP zone called the Etten, often called the Moors. Think of the Moors as the ultimate capture the flag game. You must first reach level 20 before you will be able to access the Moors. Don't worry, the game will automatically scale you up to level 140 once you enter the zone. You'll still be at a bit of a disadvantage though if you follow this route, since you'll still be wearing your level 20 armor and will need to work towards Moors armor and unlocking all of your skills. Only VIPs have access to the Moors automatically. Free and premium players can get temporary access by talking to the stable master at the South Gate in Bree. 20 mithril coin will get you 6 hours of PvP playtime. Easiest way to get to the Moors is to head to Bree. Almost every map in Middle-earth connects to Bree. Talk with Bert Goldenleaf at the South Gate of Bree and take a stable to Etten. At rank 1, you can purchase a tattered map to Clan Frag, otherwise known as GV, the entrance area for Etten for the Freeps. This map has a 24-hour cooldown. At rank 4, you can get the precise map to GV that has a 30-minute cooldown. As you make your way through the Moors, you will earn renown by turning in quests and defeating other creeps. The amount of renown earned depends on the rating of the foe you're defeating and the difficulty of the quest. The more renown you earn, the higher your rank becomes. You can never lose renown. There are a series of quests that you can solo in this area, but it is much harder to solo this zone. Going out in numbers is always recommended. To open the ranking system, press C to open your character panel and then click on the War button on the bottom right. This will bring up the War panel for you that will show your rank as well as your renown. When you complete tasks, it will increase your renown, and you will need to earn a certain amount of renown for each rank. You can earn up to 15 ranks as a Freep or Creep. You will notice a special icon on your character banner that will indicate what your level is as a Freep. You can also use this to determine how deadly your foe is based on their rank. You start off with no rank and then progress to Footman, Esquire, Guardman, making your way up to Captain General. You will need 3,708,500 renown to earn Captain General, which is really steep for the Moors, and will require a lot of playtime out there. I will post a link to this description below on this wiki page for the ranks. The quickest way to rank up if you're soloing is to do resource quests. This is where you go out and gather up a ton of resources. You can turn these in every 12 hours and gain renown. This map is a cheat sheet to the Moors that I use. A lot of players have abbreviations for specific zones and areas. Here you will see all of the abbreviations along with what they all are named in game. I will be putting a link to where you can get a copy of this cheat sheet in the description below. Clan Vreg, known as GV, is where all new free recruits start out. This is a secure base that can never be captured by the creeps. GV offers a ton of daily quests that are easy to solo, and then some challenging content that will require small fellowships and even a full raid to complete. Osringdir, OR, is the second Freep zone. Creeps can fight their way in to capture the flag that is located behind the Captain General Lenadel. Once they get a hold of the artifact, aka the flag, the creeps must carry it safely back to their own zone. Freeps can steal it back at any time, turning it into a huge capture the flag event. Similar to GV and OR, the creeps have grams and DG. So if you want to go farm some creeps, the best place to go is to go hang out outside of grams. There are a total of 5 keeps that can be flipped from creep to Freep. These keeps are Tirithra, TR, Tol Askernan, TA, Lugazak, Lugs, Grimwood Lumber Camp, also known as Lumber Camp, Eisendeep Mine, which is Eisendeep. Once these keeps are flipped from Creep to Freep, there will be quests for you to pick up in the keep and then turn in. But be aware that keeps are not easy to flip and you'll need a full complement of players to flip a keep. In addition, there are 4 smaller outposts that can be flipped. Flipping an outpost is a small fellowship quest that can be completed daily. There will be no quests in the outpost to pick up turned in though. You should be able to flip an outpost with just 3 players if there are no creeps to fight for it. The outposts are River Outpost, Eisen Deep Outpost, Arrowdoor's End Outpost, and Headland Outpost. In the moors, you will learn how to play your character on another level, because your role will be dramatically different. Taking keeps and outposts, your standard raid tactics will work, but when you go up against other creeps, you'll see a big difference. The main reason being that creeps are not computer generated. They're other players that are able to make decisions that may seem completely illogical to you and random. If I had to rank which classes are easiest to play in the moors, here's how I would group them. Hunter by far is the easiest, simply because of the amount of damage a hunter can do and the range. You can attack enemies from afar without getting up close and personal. Berg is also fairly easy, because you can sneak around everywhere without being detected by the NPC, enemy, or creeps. You can hips, which is hide in plain sight, at any time, and the creeps can't find you. Sadly though, your damage is not as high enough to take out most creeps, so your role is reduced to scouting creeps and surprise attacks. Champs do powerful AoE damage, and you definitely want to trait AoE for the moors. If you get a mob of creep, champs are powerful because champs can just mow them down. Similarly, brawlers also do remarkable amount of damage, while being tanky so they can take a ton of hits from the creeps without blinking an eye. On the medium list, I would say we'd have LMs, which I would say is harder to play in the moors because of their long induction skills that can be interrupted by the creeps. However, LMs have powerful debuffs that makes the creeps super squishy and easy to kill. As an LM, you'll be the debuff powerhouse of the group. Captains are a little bit harder depending on how you are traded. In Redline, you are a nuking tool that can blow up a creep with Oathies, but your DPS output lacks if you don't have DPS classes to take advantage of your Oathies. As Yellow Cappy, you're more of a utility player in that your banner's healing and SOD helps protect the group against the creeps killing someone. Guards are hard to play in the moors because they lack DPS. And because of this, creeps just typically ignore tanks and go straight for the healers. Thus, as a creep, your main role is to shield wall the healers and spam interrupts on the creeps' defilers to keep them from healing their groups up. Healers, I'm grouping the Minstrel, RK, Bjorn healers together as hard, simply because you will be targeted first by the creeps. The creeps can recognize a Minstrel, RK, and Bjorn quickly and make sure they get taken out first, which will leave the rest of your group vulnerable. If you're going out on a healer, make sure that you're not the only one. Only way for healers to survive is if you stack a bunch of healers together that can perpetually heal themselves and the group. Wardens is the only leftover. Warden is just a difficult class to play because of the gambit system. Otherwise, it would be in the easy group with hunters. But they're not quite in the hard group because they won't be targeted first by the creeps. So the only logical place to put the Warden is in medium. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit the like and subscribe button. For more amazing training and one-on-one coaching, please click the link to the LOTRO Endgame Challenge in the description below. This is a special 2-day training event where I help players plan out their exact strategy for reaching their goals in endgame raiding. Whether you've just Valored a tune or are returning to the game after some time, this challenge will show you exactly what you need to do to gear up quickly, find a great raiding group, and have loads of fun racing through endgame content. Thanks for watching.